Jennifer Lawrence is the Hollywood it girl, but before she won an Oscar and Golden Globe, she looked like the girl next door when she landed her role on The Bill Engvall Show back in 2007.
She wore clothes that looked like the clothes you and I have in our closets.
In 2010, Lawrence left her all-American good girl image behind when she accepted a gritty role in Winter's Bone. By the time award season rolled around in 2011, Jen was the talk of the red carpet when she arrived at the Academy Awards in a smoking hot red gown by Calvin Klein.
She suddenly went from sweet little girl that nobody really knew what she was about to, wow, we've got an A-lister here.
A few months later, Jennifer's beauty evolved when she went from blonde to brunette for her role as Katniss in The Hunger Games.
The blueness of her eyes popped, the whiteness of her skin popped. So it gave a good contrast to sort of that very American look.
It was like, whoa, who's this person now? And she looked completely different.
When she arrived on the red carpet for the Los Angeles Hunger Games premiere in 2012, she went for gold, matching her natural blonde roots with a metallic purple garoon gown.
When Jennifer Lawrence was on the red carpet with that beautiful natural pulled back updos, I thought that was the best she could look.
But she never overdoes her hair or makeup. There's always a looseness about it. So she looks her age, but wearing a beautiful gown.
In November of 2013, Jennifer took her look to a whole new level when she debuted her pixie cut. Photographers couldn't wait to snap a photo of her chopped locks when she arrived at the Catching Fire premiere. As the new face of Dior, she shined on the red carpet in their sheer gown.
I applaud her for cutting her hair off. It's something I'm too afraid to do. I think she's gorgeous and she can pull off anything.
It actually suits her. I mean, I like her with long hair, but I love the change for her. I love that she changed it up.
She lifted a little longer and it felt really soft, subtle, beautiful. It felt sort of vintagey and it felt really girly.
From her early years on TV to the award-winning movie star we see today, Jennifer Lawrence reminds us that beauty is always an evolution. This is Jennifer Lawrence, Beauty Evolution. For more beauty evolutions, subscribe to the Allure channel. Few reality stars have staked a claim in the world of beauty like Kim Kardashian. But before her hit reality series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, premiered in 2007, Kim's style and beauty regimen was far from camera ready.
It was, to me, an LA sort of casual look that I'm not interested in, so I just didn't really pay attention to her.
When Keeping Up with the Kardashians came on, Kim and the whole family were a fashion and beauty nightmare. I mean, total hot mess.
But it wasn't long before Kim realized the power of her persona and stepped up her game, ditching the denim for designers like Pamela Roland. She even took her beauty routine to a new level.
Suddenly she got access to the hair and the makeup and all this fabulousness that came with it.
That was just the beginning. In late 2008, Kim upped her look when she showcased her sexy blunt-cut bangs. But nearly a year later, she was barely recognizable when she debuted her new golden highlights.
I woke up one day and I was like, you know what, it's a new day, I'm a new person, why not go blonde? Let's see if blondes have more fun.
It wasn't long before Kim returned to her rich brunette roots and heated up the 2011 Grammy Awards in a gold Kaufman Franco dress, which she paired perfectly with her favorite beauty accessories.
I don't think you can separate Kim Kardashian from the hair extensions. If we ever saw Kim without the hair extensions, it would be another person.
I really think about two things, eyelashes and contouring. Those are like her things.
In the spring of 2012, Kim started dating rapper Kanye West. The two were inseparable, and a year later, they started a family. In June 2013, their daughter Northwest was born. And with her new role as mom, Kim continued to experiment with her looks.
I love the golden dream Kim Kardashian now with the blonde ombre hair and the much more golden skin.
I think this was the best change Kim's made in a long time.
Thanks to Kanye's connections and influence, she updated her wardrobe as well. The two were spotted matching each other in Givenchy.
She was wearing the most amazing clothes. I mean, designers were throwing clothes at her because she was marrying, Kanye.
It's all about reinventing yourself in this business, keeping it fresh, keeping people interested, and so she did exactly that.
From her early beginnings as a reality star to the fashion-forward mom we see today, Kim Kardashian has shown us that she's incapable of getting into a beauty rut, and that beauty is always an evolution. This is Kim Kardashian, Beauty Evolution. For more beauty evolutions, subscribe to the Allure channel. Scarlett Johansson is one of Hollywood's sexiest young actresses, but before her breakout role in 2001's Ghost World, Scarlett's fashion and beauty routine was simple and basic.
She didn't try to be overly sophisticated. She did exactly what was age appropriate.
In 2003, Johansson took a style risk when she showed off her 80s-inspired mullet at the premiere of The Italian Job.
To me, Scarlett Johansson is the only girl that can pull off the mullet.
Scarlett has gorgeous skin, beautiful eyes, gorgeous lips, and by cutting her hair short, she definitely showed off like that the face had it all.
In 2005, Johansson upped her beauty routine when she accepted a role opposite Jonathan Rhys-Meyers in Matchpoint. A year later, the Hollywood Foreign Press nominated her for Best Supporting Actress, and she rolled the red carpet when she arrived in a sexy red Valentino gown.
She arrived in that red dress with like the 70s kind of flick in her hair and this absolutely perfect skin. It was so beautiful.
She was starting to really realize she is a sex symbol.
In 2009, Scarlett was tapped by Italian fashion house Dolce & Gabbana to be the face of their new cosmetic line. That same year, the platinum blonde actress revamped her look, dyeing her hair a chocolate brown. Photographers captured her new look at the Los Angeles premiere of He's Just Not That Into You, wearing a colorful dress by Oscar de la Renta.
We think of her as this blonde bombshell, and the idea that she kind of went against that into a brunette phase was great.
It was such an interesting change, and she got just the right shade.
In 2011, she kept playing with color when she became a sexy redhead for her next role as a lethal seductress in Marvel Comics' The Avengers. But when she arrived on the red carpet for the 2012 Los Angeles premiere, she went back to being a blonde, wearing a sexy black dress by Versace.
Scarlett Johansson definitely mixes sex appeal with red carpet sophistication really, really well.
Scarlett has a balance between the red carpet, glamour, sophistication, and sort of her New York edge. I think she still gives us all of that.
And in 2013, she wowed audiences when she lent her sultry voice to the Academy Award-winning film, Her. From her early breakout roles to the Hollywood sex symbol we see today, Scarlett Johansson reminds us that beauty is always an evolution. This is Scarlett Johansson, Beauty Evolution. For more beauty evolutions, subscribe to the Allure channel. Today, it's no surprise when Emma Watson expresses her flair for fashion at movie premieres and award shows. But back in 2001, the then 11-year-old was practicing her wizardry skills alongside Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint in the Harry Potter series. As a young actress growing up in the spotlight, her beauty evolution was just getting started.
We all got to know her as this really sweet, kind of geeky Hermione. And then she started walking on the carpets and she was this gorgeous, adorable little thing.
She really looked like she was having a great time playing dress up.
I know, I'm so lucky.
As Watson reached her early teens, her style began to truly blossom. In 2004, she polished her look when she arrived at the New York premiere of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
I think Emma Watson's makeup during her early years was just very natural, very fresh-faced, very age-appropriate.
And in 2007, she lightened her hair by getting blonde highlights.
She lined her hair and she's becoming a little bit more glamorous.
She did it so sophisticatedly, and it just really added some dimension to her beautiful locks.
And in 2009, Watson made a name for herself when she became the face of Burberry.
I think she's starting to play with fashion. I mean, she's done a Burberry ad. She's involved in fashion. I think fashion has embraced her because of how great she looks.
In 2010, Emma redefined her look and debuted her pixie cut at the New York Deathly Hallows premiere, sporting a sleek black dress by Calvin Klein.
She has a cute little face, and I love that she just framed her face with this very short haircut. And it made her even more beautiful and actually gave her a certain maturity.
She's got the most beautiful face, such fine features, and that pixie really brings out her gorgeous eyes, her high cheekbones, pretty lips.
She became more fashionable, and we started to notice her makeup more too.
Cosmetic lines took notice, and in 2011, Emma was named the new face of Lancome. But Emma's fashion didn't take a back seat. At the 2014 Golden Globe Awards, Emma posed in a vibrant red Christian Dior design.
Emma Watson's hair on the red carpet is chic, but it's flirty, and she always can just pull off anything.
She's got a very simple style. It's very clean and it's very classic, but there's always something a little edgy about it.
From her early beginnings as a child actor in the Harry Potter series to the trend-setting actress we see today, Emma Watson reminds us that beauty is always an evolution. This is Emma Watson, Beauty Evolution. For more beauty evolutions, subscribe to the Allure channel. Drew Barrymore has come a long way since her breakout role in E.T., and while her career continued to blossom, Drew charmed us on the red carpet with her sweet floral prints and unique style. But before Hollywood stylists were a must-have on the red carpet, this movie star veteran embraced the bohemian look of the 1990s.
Drew Barrymore was total flower child. The flowers in her hair and the cuckoo dresses.
She gave you that free-spirited, California, happy, go-lucky girl.
In the fall of 2000, Drew took a dramatic turn and supported a more sophisticated look when she darkened her hair for the Charlie's Angels premiere, co-starring Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu.
She cleaned up her makeup, no more flowers in the hair. It was beautiful updos and blowouts at that point.
It was a little less scattered and a little bit more thought through.
But in 2003, Barrymore reinvented herself for the sequel Full Throttle by going back to being a blonde and wearing a pantsuit with a sexy bikini top underneath.
So it was kind of about woman power, very simple, classic, strong look.
In 2009, Drew ditched the sexy power suit and embraced the glamorous side of Hollywood just in time for the awards season. Her film, Grey Gardens, co-starring Jessica Lange, received several nominations. And in 2010, Drew looked stunning in a one-shoulder champagne Versace gown when she walked away with the Golden Globe statue for Best Actress in a miniseries or television film.
She suddenly looked like a woman who was enjoying being in her body. And just everything just was so beautiful, and you suddenly got to see how Drew Barrymore was supposed to look.
She exudes glam with her hair especially, and it's just genius.
I'm inspired by the 60s right now. Tonight was more of a coiffed ponytail.
Drew understands that she is Hollywood glamour, that is her heritage, and she brings that to the American public, which we need. It's our royalty.
In June 2012, Barrymore married art advisor Will Koppelman. That fall, they welcomed their first child, and in the spring of 2014, they welcomed their second. Drew embraced pregnancy and was glowing when she arrived as a presenter for the 2014 Golden Globe Awards in a flower-covered Monique Lhuillier dress.
She looks like she's loving being pregnant, and it's so gorgeous to see. And her skin is glowing, and her hair is amazing, and she just looks really kind of like she's floating, and it's so beautiful.
She wore very nice clothes. It kind of had some of a hippie vibe to it, which sort of harkened back to her early 90s time.
I'm very mood-driven. It hasn't changed since being a mom.
From her early years in the 90s as a flower child to the glamorous actress and mother we see today, Drew Barrymore proves that she doesn't need to follow anyone's rules and that beauty is always an evolution. This is Drew Barrymore, Beauty Evolution. For more beauty evolutions, subscribe to the Allure channel.